if you clicked on this video, chances are you want to learn how to detach from what it is that you want. And this video is about spirituality and attachment and becoming detached from what it is that you want to create in your life, what it is that you want to align yourself to. So I'm super excited about this one because you're going to totally understand how to do it by the end of this video. Plus, you're going to know how to use the law of attraction in a very powerful way. Let's get started. Hey superstar, Gavin is here. This video is about spirituality and attachment, and in the next video we're going to be talking about spirituality and going crazy. Okay, so if you want to learn more about that video and you want to watch that video, make sure you click the notification bell, the subscribe button and the notification bell. And if you're on Instagram, go ahead and click the three dots and click on notifications. So what this video is about, okay, so spirituality and attachment. So being attached is what we've been taught by our external environment, right? The 3D has taught you, the ego mind has taught you. And when I say ego mind, I don't mean your ego mind. Other people's egos minds has taught you to desire stuff through corporations, businesses and companies who sell stuff and show you that you need this, you need this, you need this, you need this. Even when it comes to relationships, right? We are looking at other people's relationships on Instagram and, you know, people's relationships on TV and, you know, what we've been taught from a very young age, ego mind, ego mind, ego mind. However, a lot of us are disconnected from a higher power. What does higher power think about relationships? What does higher power think about money? What does higher power think about all of this stuff? And so what we're doing is we're going after stuff based on what the ego has taught us, right? It's not coming from God, it's coming from the 3D. And what we want to do is learn how to step into the 5D and operate from a heart space, operate from a higher power. With that said, video's over. Peace. No, I'm only joking. Right? That's all I have to say, really and truly. But what we want to do is we want to learn that everything that we know about desire and wanting things is actually misconstrued, especially if you're in the spiritual alignment. Like if you're into spirituality and crystals and stuff like this, you're on a completely different template to everyone else. So you have to deal with money differently, right? You have to deal with people differently. You have to deal with things on a different template. You can't function based on ego if you're in the spiritual, right? It won't work. It just creates disharmony. It creates, you know, resistance. And when you operate from spirituality, if you are on the spiritual path, now things are going to work with you a lot better because you're not chasing it based on some mirror of what the external world tells you you should have, be, and do. And when you step into that 5D, when you step into that energy and you're operating from that space, it's love and light, right? It's God, it's a higher power. And you're like, whoa, all the stuff that comes, you're like, yeah, I deserve it. I deserve it. It's coming from a higher power. And it's not like, you know, you're attached to, you know, getting this thing because when I get it, I feel significance. When I get it, I feel validated. When I get it, I feel important. When I get it, I get recognition. When I get it, I will feel more full. When I get it, I'll be happy. When I get it, I get to feel love, right? You don't want to get something, right? You want to be something, right? That's it. That's the difference. You want to shift your personality because your personality creates your personal reality. Dr. Joe Dispenza. And what we do in Neutrality Shifting Coaching is we shift your personality so you can shift your reality. So if you want to shift your reality, you need to change your personality and be the type of person that loves themselves. Now, be the type of person that is abundant. Be the type of person who is highly successful or whatever it is. Be the type of person who is spiritual. Be the type of person who just naturally attracts women or men or whatever sex you like, right? You're just the type of person. It's just your personality, right? And that's the thing. A lot of people, even I used to think this, is that you're stuck with this like one personality. But no, you can actually change your personality and you can change it very rapidly. Okay, and that's what we do in Neutrality Shifting Coaching. There will be a link in the description if you want to find out more about Neutrality Shifting Coaching. You can literally be a person who's shy and then be totally extroverted very, very quickly. Just like that, right? And we know how to do that. We know how to do that. And, you know, we do that in coaching. So the link will be in the description for that. So when it comes to attachment and being attached, this is more of a low vibrational energy. This is energy that creates disharmony within the self. It doesn't feel good, right? Being attached and trying to detach and wanting this thing and not wanting this thing and trying to find a balance and all of this stuff. And so what we do is we put excess importance on the thing that we want, and we are creating excess potentials. And in reality transurfing, basically what you want to do is you want to find that balance whereby you're not chasing all of this stuff and you're not saying, oh yeah, I don't need it. Like, it's more of like in the middle, like you have this sort of balance right here. And what we want to do is we want to do two things. Okay, number one is we don't want to desire something externally too much. You shouldn't really desire at all. It should be just normal to have. And that's why I create affirmations where you say it's normal for me to have what I want. You want to condition your mind that it's normal for you to behave in a certain way, normal for you to have the things that you want. This eliminates desire, right? And so on the external, you want to have balance where you're just like, yeah, that's normal, right? But also on the internal world, so certain behaviors and the way you want to be. Say you're a procrastinator and you're like, oh, why do I always procrastinate? You're putting importance on procrastination by saying, I'm a procrastinator, I'm a procrastinator, I'm a procrastinator, right? You're putting too much importance on it. And what you should be saying alternatively is, it's normal for me to take action. It's normal for me to follow a schedule. It's normal for me to get things done. It's normal for me to be proactive. It's normal to find ways to do things. It's normal for me to be creative. It's normal, it's normal, it's normal, right? You're making it normal and natural. You're neutralizing the energy, neutrality, shifting. You're shifting your personality into a personality that is in alignment with what it is that you want. And once you create that core being, once you create that shift in yourself and you make it permanent, you don't have to ask for what you want, right? You've changed your personality, your attitudes, your thinking, emotions, beliefs automatically to align with the timeline which is conducive with what you want. You're not trying the law of attraction. You are now the law of attraction. You are the being that is attracting the wanting, right? You do not want it. It just becomes, because you are the becoming. You see how that works? You are the itness, isness thingy that is that thing that you want. It's just who you are. You're not trying. You're not trying to convince the universe that you deserve it. You're not trying to force anything to happen. There's a book called Power versus Force, right? And what we're doing here is we're shifting our personality so that we become the power, and we're no longer need force or will or desire or praying or hoping or faith. Nothing is required. It's just, this is who I am. And so when it comes to connecting to a higher power now, you'll realize, or even forget a higher power. Let's cut this out for a sec. What would Oprah do, right? Just to say you wanted to manifest more money. Does Oprah Winfrey think, how can I manifest another $1 billion today? Like, how can I make more money? She's not thinking that. She just is more money. She just is a billionaire. Donald Trump, another person, I don't know, Warren Buffett. These people ain't trying to manifest money. It's just normal for them to have an abundance of money. They were the money, they were the abundance initially, and that's created the life that they wanted. And what happened is, when they got that thing in their life, manifested or aligned with this timeline of theirs, once they got it, it confirmed to their subconscious, oh, this is real. And then it added to their personality, right? And they're like, oh, I done this. I believed this initially, that I could do it, I could make it happen, and I am the abundance that I deserve. It's normal. I am this. I'm already there. I'm not trying to make it happen. I am this. I am a champion. I am amazing. I'm a millionaire, whatever it is. I am that. And I got it on the physical. And now it's confirmed that this is true. And now it confirms that I can go for more. And then it's just like a never-ending cycle, going round and round. I believe it even more. And it's just normal even more. 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 and so now it's like, oh, this is who I am, right? It's not something I'm trying to be or do or have or being attached or anything like that. It's just is. It's just God. And when you see yourself as a higher power or as an extension of a higher power, as the oneness, as infinity, as abundance, as joy, as fulfillment, as love, as passion, as success, when you see yourself in that way, and you can't help but see yourself that way, it's just, that's the way I see myself. Sorry, I can't help it, right? When you see yourself that way, you're like, oh, crap. That's why I have this life right now. That's why I'm having all these opportunities come my way. That's why people are giving me money. That's why this, and this. Because you're operating, your vibration, your energy, your totality of who you are isn't existing in a timeline that is conducive with what you want. You're not trying, you're not pushing, you're not forcing, you're not willpowering, you're not hustling, you're not grinding. See, a lot of people who say, oh yeah, I hustle, I grind. The reason they hustle, they grind, is because it's a part of their identity. It's a part of who they are. So they're not trying, right? They're just working hard, thinking, yes, it's hard work that creates my own. No, it's their natural way of being. They're not trying to hustle. Hustle is them. Them is hustle. It's all one thing. It's not something they are trying to be. They are the hustle, right? And so that's what we want to do. And that's what we want to realize. I mean, for me, I wouldn't necessarily say that I hustle. I don't really use those words. I would prefer to say I just love the thing that I do. If you look at Oprah, you wouldn't say she's a hustler. You would say she just loves what she does. That's why she works all day, every day for hours and hours and hours. You can't help but be that way, right? That's where you want to be. You want to shift your personality to be in alignment that's conducive with what you want. Comment that below. That's a long thing to comment below. That is a long sentence to comment below, right? You want your personality needs to be in alignment and conducive with the thing that you are wanting to align yourself with. Whatever I said before, I don't know what I said, right? So, comment below neutrality shifting. If you want neutrality shifting coaching, then there'll be a link in the description where you can find out more about that. Now, so hopefully by now you can realize that attachment is something that was created by the 3D, right? Desire is a construct of the 3D. Spirituality just is. It's just neutral, right? This cup right here, I need to drink some of this actually. Chamomile tea. Nice. This cup right here is neutral energy. Money, neutral energy. Relationships, neutral energy. But it's the meaning we give it, it's the personality we give it that decides whether we can have it or not. You see how that works? And so what we want to do is learn how to be very powerful isness, very neutral in all areas of our life. And when we're neutral in all areas of our life, then things just start to work. When we have excess importance, what we do, let's say it's money, we're putting all this attention on money and business and money and business and business and money, what happens to the other areas of your life, right? The other areas of your life start to get affected and things are not working like a clock and the cogs, and they're not working properly because there's cogs missing. There's things out of alignment, right? We want to be whole and complete. I am whole and complete. Comment that below. Also, comment below, it's normal for me to feel whole and complete. Whole and completeness equals the things that I want. You can comment that below, right? Whole and completeness equals the things that I want. See how that works? We want to feel powerful. We want to grow ourselves and create a personality which is in alignment with what we want. Then there is no attachment. There is no desire. You just feel like you have that thing already, and you can't help but take the actions to making it happen, since you are the person that has that in your life, right? It's not like you're desiring to make it happen. You're like, no, that is mine. I'm closing the gap now, right? That's all I'm doing. It's like, I don't know how to explain it in the head, because it's like for me, there is no gap. No, I'm just gonna do that thing, you know. I'm going to enjoy the process and have fun. Hopefully by now, if you've learned how to detach, right, and you can see how this works, comment below. Yes, Gavin, I see how this works, right? And if you want to get my next video on spirituality and going crazy, then make sure you click the notification bell here on YouTube. If you're on Instagram, go click the 3 dots and click on notification, and then you'll get my next video on spirituality and going crazy. And obviously you'll be able to see all my other videos as well. I love you. I appreciate you. Thank you for watching all of my videos. We have reality shifting coaching available, where we shift your personality to align with the reality that you want. Literally after 4 sessions, we can radically change your life. So if you're interested in that, there will be a link in the description for that. And there should be some videos coming up on screen right now. Click on one of these videos. Keep learning, keep growing, keep expanding, and I'll speak to you soon. All right, peace.